Well, good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino beer review. Today you have the Rhino, and we're looking at a beer from Mackinnon Brothers. Mackinnon Brothers Brewing, this is their Harvest Ale. It's 100% grown on their farm. 5% alcohol by volume. Scan the QR code to learn more about this year's harvest. I don't want to learn about this year's harvest. I don't. Where are we located? Mackinnon Brothers Brewing and Distilling. When did you guys get a distillery? Bath, Ontario. When did you guys get a distillery? I knew you had the brewery for forever and a day, but I did not know that a distillery was involved. So a harvest ale, this would be like an October type of beer. So obviously LCBO's aging program has been done to this, because it wasn't like they were harvesting in any other time. But that's a beautiful color. That's a beautiful color. Look at that. Slight amber head, slight amber hued beer, slight off-white head, nice snap crackle pop. That is a very good looking beer. Scent, not as good smelling. Kind of smells like a wet fart out of the glass, but I mean, again, this is probably slightly older. I mean, I'm gonna guess this was brewed and canned in like the September/October time frame. It's been a while. Okay, out of the can it smells better. Out of the glass it's almost like a wet fart. Out of the can, a little bit of an almost like a Centennial hop. It's almost just kind of bitter on the nose. A little bit of caramel, a little bit of sweetness. Doesn't smell great, doesn't smell horrible out of the can. Doesn't smell great, does smell horrible out of the glass for me personally. Everybody else might be different. That's okay. Cheers, let's try it. That tastes a lot better than it smelled. Soft, subtle, easy drinking. It actually reminds me more of what me and the guys used to call a bougie beer. You know, a craft beer trying to be a macro beer to be more accessible to everybody. Which is weird because Mackinnon normally does not do that type of thing. It could be age, it could be just the style, it could be what they made. This could just be like a stock ale type of thing. This is a solid drinking beer though. Nice forefront of a nice malty sweetness, very well balanced, slight little bitterness on the back end, not a lot. It mixes really well. It's not something that you would it's not something that I would go out of my way to get. But it's one of those beers that if I'm at the bar with my buddies, I could sit back and have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. As much as my wife gave me an allowance for, I could have this and not have a problem. So I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10 because I actually would buy this again. It's not bad. It's just nothing special. It's just an easy drinking beer with a little maltiness, a little background bitterness, and a little funk on the nose, but that's probably just due to age. No, at all what this would have been fresh. I possibly would have hated it. I possibly would have loved it. I don't know. But at the point it's at right now, I think it's a solid drinking beer, and I would drink it whenever it was around, depending on what the other choices were at the time. Thank you guys. Mackinnon Brothers Harvest Ale. Ba-doom. Bye-bye.